Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back for a new Thorpe Part Fright Nights teaser. Finally actually one that I haven't been spoilt by Twitter because I'm actually back on track with them, so that's good. Yeah, I've literally recorded I think like 3 this morning. So yeah, this is finally a new one. This is teaser number 6. No idea what it is. I think I'll actually watch the video first instead of looking at the description this time, just to, I don't know, try and get a bit more surprise from it, I guess. And I've luckily not like accidentally looked forward, I guess. So yeah, this reveal number 6, let's see what it is. My prediction, I did say in some of the previous videos it could be the terminal, but it looks like at this point they're revealing the new stuff, so I'm assuming this might actually be a new attraction. Maybe something replacing Birthday Bash. I'm thinking maybe a new show. Would be nice if it was a new scare zone or something like that. We know it can't be a new maze because I think that's going to be revealed as the final one tomorrow. This like Howl's Toy Emporium. So I'm assuming either scare zone or show, or it could be something else, who knows, or maybe it is the terminal, I don't know. Or it could even be like a new Darkfield attraction or like a reimagining of the terminal. But yeah, let's see what the new revealed attraction is, I don't know. Same coordinates. Oh, okay. Something lair, it said. Lucifer's lair. Okay.
Lucifer speaking. My minions and I send a personal invitation to our humble abode.
Okay.
Rest assured, it promises to be a night of unforgettable, sinful allure.
Lovely.
Join us, won't you?
Okay. Scare and entertainment zone. So this is going to be replacing Birthday Bash, yeah. Definitely. So this is going to be like the new kind of Birthday Bash thing. It's going to be kind of like a scare zone and show. Going for a very different vibe from Birthday Bash. I hope it still has the same kind of humour as well as the scares. I hope it doesn't go like too serious and dark with it. I hope it has a little bit of a kind of funny but also twisted sense of humour in a way. I think it can do that with this actually. It could be like the devil kind of like torturing people on stage but like in a really funny way. I think that could actually work quite well. So yeah, Lucifer's Lair, an interesting one, so I'm going to go back frame by frame and take a look. But yeah, same coordinates as usual. Again, I don't think there's anything new in this bit. I'm just going to assume there isn't at this point. So yeah, Lucifer's Lair. Interesting. So yeah, so it says HT Collectibles, so that's Howl's Toy Emporium Collectibles. Lucifer's Lair. So I guess it's like meant to be what, like a figure, I guess? Like a sort of like a statue. You know, there's all these like statue resins out here nowadays. So yeah, interesting. Also, is it going to kind of like link to Sell Hell in a way? Because that's kind of like a devil bit from trailers. We'll just have to see.
Lucifer speaking.
Again, I think the fact that he's saying like Lucifer speaking, it's giving that kind of less serious vibe, which I quite like. So yeah, hopefully we still get like a good level of humour, hopefully.
My minions and I send a personal invitation.
Also the fact that he says my minions and I, so yeah, that's probably going to be... It's similar with Birthday Bash, how you kind of like Hattie and Hugo and the entertainers. Like Hattie and Hugo are the ones kind of punishing the entertainers. I could see it being like Lucifer punishing his minions in a way. Yeah, but I'm assuming it's going to be in the same area as Birthday Bash, I imagine. Don't know.
To our humble abode. Rest assured, it promises to be a night of unforgettable, sinful allure. Join us, won't you?
Right. So there we go, Lucifer's Lair. So yeah, a scare and entertainment zone. So yeah, I'm assuming, like with Birthday Bash, it's kind of a scare zone between shows where you have the actors interacting and all that stuff, and then you have the show that goes on every so often. I mean, look, I really like Birthday Bash, so if it's with the same kind of team, the same kind of vibes as it, I'll be interested in it. I'll be interested to see it. I think the thing with Birthday Bash was I really liked the specific characters with it as well that they did with it, and kind of like the lore that they built with that show. So I think they'd kind of have to do the same with this in a way. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I wanted Birthday Bash to stay, or at least have kind of a new show that continues with the characters of Hattie and Hugo and all the entertainers and stuff. Obviously I understand not necessarily making it Birthday Bash because it's not an anniversary year, but you could still have made it a sort of Hattie and Hugo show, but I'll see what this is. If it's anything as good as Birthday Bash, then it'll be great. So, yeah, I think it sounds exciting, I guess. I'd say it's not really the most imaginative thing. Obviously the devil, like, at least with Hattie and Hugo, is like a little bit more imaginative, I guess. But, yeah, we'll just have to see with it. But, yeah, it looks like a cool logo as well and stuff. And, yeah, I guess can't wait to see what they've got to offer. And I think they could reuse some stuff from Cell Hell, actually. So maybe like they had extra costumes and stuff from it. Yeah, I think that's possible. But anyway, yeah, so let's have a look at the description, because it might give us a little bit more of a idea of what this is going to be. New for 2023, crossover into the underworld and brace yourself for a night you'll never forget. With a Lord of Darkness himself. I thought that was me. Hello, Dark Shadow. Himself as your host, Lucifer sure knows how to put on an unforgettable show, filled with devilish delights, wicked live music. So yeah, live music suggesting, yeah, that's going to be similar to Birthday Bash, and nail-biting entertainment. You won't want to miss this petrifying party. Again, it's a party, so there we go. Lucifer and his minions have in store for you. Partygoers beware, malevolent spirits lurk among the crowd, weaving through the jubilation and sending chills down your spine. Yeah, so it seems again kind of like a party, similar to Birthday Bash, but it's specifically more kind of devil-based. And again, it says about spirits lurking through the crowd. It's going to be actors going through the audience while things are on stage. That's something I loved about Birthday Bash, the fact that there wasn't just things on stage to watch. Like, you look a little bit off the stage, there's something going on. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. From fiery concoctions that will set your taste buds ablaze to a sinfully indulgent treats that cater your deepest desires, Lucifer's Lair promises to be a sinful feast for all your senses. But remember, everything comes at a price, even your soul. I'm wondering if that might actually be in reference to the food stalls, because they normally have like the food stalls near that area where Birthday Bash is, so maybe they might try and link it in. That'd be cool. So you can kind of get food from sort of Lucifer's Lair themed stands, and then you can go and watch the show. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. But yeah, it sounds interesting, I guess. It sounds very new, so it sounds fresh. So that's great. Again, the actual kind of idea of kind of Lucifer and Devil and stuff, not necessarily the most original, but I think for Fright Nights, at least in recent years, they haven't had an attraction specifically like that. So yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. I think I'm definitely a little bit more excited for it than Amity High, just because, again, with Amity High, it's like, with that storyline, and it's probably going to be a continuation of that storyline, I'm not really as interested in that. With this, because it's kind of the same structure as Birthday Bash, but kind of with a different skin on it, I guess, kind of with a different theme to it, that makes me a little bit more excited, because, I love Birthday Bash, so I think if you can do that kind of same thing with it, but just with this kind of different theme, I think it could really work. And I think with that kind of sadistic humor, you could really get that into this, where it's like really twisted but still really funny. I think you could do that in this very well. It reminds me actually of I watched the show Cuphead, and you have the devil in that, and you have his minions. I can imagine that kind of relationship they're having in a way. So like, you just have like the devil on a throne or whatever. I mean, they already have the throne from Birthday Bash, so having something like that, and then just like watching his minions just like doing really like kind of suffering and being tortured, but kind of in a slapstick way. I think that would work actually quite well. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this, I guess. So tomorrow we will be getting the final announcement, which will be whatever this Howl's Toy Emporium attraction is. I could see it being called Howl's Toy Emporium. I've heard like people say either Mr. Bear's attraction or whatever, like there's a bear character. I think it was from some of the Thorpe Park Carnival cards from the fortune teller. It had like a bear character. In fact, I'll try and look that up. Yeah, so this was it here, Mr. Clappy. So I don't know whether the attraction's going to be based around this specific kind of toy bear. It might actually be, in fact, I think in one of the teasers you saw like a bear with human teeth. So maybe that's like Mr. Clappy, like kind of clappy teeth, I don't know. I think Howl's Toy Emporium would sound like a better name. I don't know, I think basing it more around the toy maker rather than a specific toy that she's made, I think would be a lot better. I think this could certainly be like one like the main character, that you go into like a bear room and then Mr. Clappy's there. But I think basing it more around the toy maker would be a much better idea for the storyline. But yeah, Mr. Clappy sounds like an interesting character, interesting name, a very kind of like, I can imagine like a really kind of scary bear in there. scary bear in there. I'm a real Dr. Seuss. But yeah, we'll see from the teaser tomorrow, the final reveal. But yeah, until then, I will see you next time. Bye.